Today's Titan myth: Titan is only for row crops, not for specialty crops, especially in the fall. And that couldn't be further from the truth. The same limitations that stand in the way of taking full advantage of soil nutrition exist for specialty crops in addition to row crops. Now, when I consider the fact that only 10 to 30% of the phosphate I apply, I can actually take advantage of in the first year, 50% for nitrogen, 20 to 60% for potash, there's a lot of things that stand in the way of me getting more advantage of the fertilizer I'm applying. And that's a big deal in permanent crops and perennial crops where I'm trying to pack potash and phosphate and energy into that plant to go into dormancy. That's true for alfalfa. That's true for orchards like we're standing in today. And this myth is obviously busted. We've stood in a lot of different kinds of fields for this series. We've stood in row crops, we've stood in wheat, but we've also stood in triticale. We've stood in beets, we've stood in pumpkins and squash, and now we're standing in an orchard. These are all crops that can take advantage of having Titan on the nutrition that we're applying. So again, this myth is busted.